how to verify BOQ with respect to drawing. Okay. So when we check our BOQ calculation, BOQ is very important part when we verify the drawing with respect to site activity and the project specification. So we need three documents for the BOQ verification. First is the AutoCAD drawings, second is the project specification, and our BOQ sheet. Okay. So when we consider BOQ, and another thing is that when we consider uh, automated BOQ, there is a one factor is common, the quantity. And then we need to calculate quantity in correct way and should be accurate with respect to drawing and site executed part. Okay. So when we consider our this is the BOQ sheet we have created using AI prompt. And this is the very sheets is very detailed. We have created with respect to instructions, assumptions, quantity takeoff, BOQ, estimate summary, and for the as assignment we have created. So we have created a marking scheme for the assignment. So we see one by one the sheet will be available with respect to that. So one of the Kulkarni sir has prepared the one sheet for that G plus 1 2 BHK bungalow for this quantity as per IS 1200. So we will check how it is that prepared. So there is assumptions, wall thickness, they have considered 0.23 meter, 230 brick wall, wall thickness internal, it is a 115 partition wall, we can say internal wall, floor to floor height, they have assumed 3 meter, plinth height, it's a 0.45 meter, column size 0.3 meter by 0.3 meter, beam size is 0.23 into 0.45, slab thickness 0.15, and concrete grade M20. Steel grade, it is a Fe 500, and PCC mixture, it is a 1 to 4 to 8. So this is the assumed while the calculating the BOQ. So how it is come in that particular space, that is very important while you calculating that particular. So this is the villa project technical specification for civil works. Okay. So this is the recommended technical specification to one of the villa project which is submitted by Kulkarni sir, right, Kulkarni sir? So there is a specification for civil works. It is used like specification for work, general notes, list of Indian standard codes, mandatory test, earthwork, uh, anti-termite treatment, hardcore soiling, underfloors, foundation, mortar, concrete, allied works, PCC works and RCC work, formwork, steel for reinforcement, tile foundation, ready-mix concrete, fly ash concrete, damp-proof cross, precast RCC, jali, which is used for at washroom window, or there is the lowers are there, so we can use that RCC jali. Then structural steel, brickwork, stone masonry, flooring, precast, cement concrete, solid block masonry. Then cement concrete flooring, IPS. So flooring, ironite flooring, cement concrete flooring, then Kota stone flooring, joinery works, wooden frames, pre-stressed steel door frames, rolling shutters, MS grill, aluminum works, aluminum curtain systems, and there is the plastering work, painting works are there, waterproofing work, miscellaneous, road works, appendices. So that is the specification work for all. So list of Indian standard. So where we can understand how much standards, IS standards, we are used for different activity, different item. So item is that with respect to material, with respect to earthwork, with respect to mortar, RCC work, PCC, and they given everything in that particular code. Okay. So you see, this is the subject line woodwork. You need to refer that particular thing. So mandatory test. So mandatory test for the geotechnical, soil tests are there. Then cement, there is the thumb rule for the cement stacking, aggregate, sand, everything we need to test, as well as water we need to check with respect to specification and everything. Okay. So this is the kit. It is given by the client to prepare a BOQ. So another thing is that the drawing is submitted by the one of our student is Kulkarni sir. So this is the living and dining room. Okay. So the size of that particular living and dining room is ground floor kitchen. It's 16 feet 11 inch by 15 feet 4 inch. So it is in meter 5.15 into 4.68. And there is the drawing for this is architectural drawing. Okay. So you can see the all levels are given, reduced levels are given, or else it is mentioned over there. So we need to understand what is the ground slope over there. And this is the first floor, this is the second floor, this is the terrace floor, and this is the last is LMR. So this is when we consider this everything, it is a villa project they have submitted. So second, it is a structural drawing where we get beam numbers, schedule of RC beams at first floor level, then slab schedule at first floor level, and then column and everything. And this is section, bedroom, kitchen, first floor level, everything. So basically, when you consider your drawings, okay, you need to identify what is the difference between architectural drawing and structural drawing. Many of the students, okay, so there is an experienced person who can read the properly the what is the type of the drawing, what information that given, but it is as a student or new student or as a fresher, sometimes we can't read drawing properly with respect to architectural details and with structural details. So if you understand that particular thing, everything is mentioned about architectural drawing where we can get the details of the room sizes, then furniture layout, then finishes, schedule of opening, and there are other related things where they mention, for example, general layout. So general arrangement drawing where the lift rooms are there, where the inspection chamber, where the uh, various sewage treatment uh, commodities which are provided, what is the ground slope, which is actually the part of the architectural drawing, the first thing. Okay, so while creating, while updating, or while preparing the BOQ, you should have every input with you while calculating the BOQ. So appreciate that Kulkarni sir has prepared everything, each every detail. So this is the lobby and living room, kitchen, and everything. So we will go one by one with respect to checking that particular point. Okay, so this is a structural drawing and this is the architectural drawing. So this is the quantity takeoff. So site clearance. So this sheet is calculation, actual calculation sheet. We can say measurement sheet. Okay. So Kulkarni sir, this type of the foundation is pile foundation, right? Hello, Kulkarni sir.
Hello, sir. It's a pile foundation.
Yes. So it is a pile foundation. So pile
Yes,
foundation they are giving for the site clearance. It is a 1 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter. It's a one. It is a quantity is
uh,
one
it's a
because it
lump
is a
sum. That's
lump
actually a
sum
lump sum.
quantity. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So this is the lump sum quantity they have
Yeah.
taken. and this is a
Yeah.
calculation. So I will
Yeah.
introduce first the what is the measurement sheet. Okay, so measurement sheet is particularly uh, so measurement sheet is given for every item we need to put in the measurement sheet with respect to project specification details you should maintain or prepare with respect to that specification. You write in that particular column in brief
Okay.
manner. Okay. So this is
Okay.
site clearance. So we need to mention here is the Kulkarni sir has not mentioned that particular site specification or things. So Kulkarni sir, you need to update with respect to brief one or two lines about that
Okay. Okay.
activity.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
you every time you don't have that specification with you
Correct.
in detail. So you
Yeah.
need to, if you referring that particular sheet, so you will get an idea about that
Okay.
particular project specs.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is the pile breaking PS9,
Yeah.
PS1,
Yeah.
PS2, PS3. So this
Mm.
is the size of the pile they have given. This is a circular pile, right? So they have given area of
Yeah.
calculation for circular pile 3.14. It is a pi value. It is divided by
Yes.
pi by 4 into d square. So d is the
Diameter.
diameter of the pile.
Diameter.
Say yes. So you need to understand while you correcting that particular thing. So it is when you consider yourself as an billing engineer, okay, or a quantity surveyor, what kind of pile we are using, what type of the pile we are executing, and what is the requirement. So basically, the pile is categorized with respect to material, what is the boring action, and what is the structural action we have given, or what kind of the pile type of used. That is very important. So we need to give the brief description about that activity. So pile is very, very critical foundation, and we need to utmost care for the pile foundation. So while calculating the pile size is very same for everything. Okay, so dimension, this is the height or thickness, and you can refer. So I have earlier yesterday's lecture we have discussed about the lift-wise excavation depth is there. There is some first lift, it is a soft soil is there, another is rubble, hard rock is there. So we need to consider every cost and material labor in that particular thing. So the PC9 pile cap 9. Okay, PC means pile cap. Okay, so this numbering is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 9 because they have considered for the highest height. So that's why they actually putting the value for 1.9 meter and zero point 0.6 meter, and number is a 5 and 4. So it is a quantity, it is a meter cube. Okay, and this is the computed quantity is 1.86 and 0.47, and the remark is pile breaking. So there's a breaking in the ground. So that's why the mentioning is the pile breaking. So PS1, 2, you can see the calculated quantity. Total pile breaking means excavation. Amol have raised a query right yesterday about
Yes,
how
sir.
pile is excavated. It is like this. Okay. So this is a boring the pile in the sand. Okay. So you can get that particular quantity with respect to boring height. Boring means with excavated with some equipments. So will that pile will be instigated, or we can say uh, casted with respect to that particular height. So there is the pile numbering given by the structural consultant, and they using that particular thing for billing purpose. And then excavation for foundation in all kind of the soil, all kind of soil. They are the giving the lifts because as per that particular depth of the foundation, which is maximum 1.5 meters. So they consider 0 to 1.5 meter lift for the excavation. So this is PC3A, PC7B, and lift. Lift is the that calculation for our mechanical lift. So this is a PC3A, PC7B. They have calculated the excavation quantity and total quantity 3.20. Okay. So Kulkarni sir, please mention here details of specification in 2 to 3 lines. So that will be the very easy. Then earth piling. So earth filling, it is when we excavate the some soil. So we need to earth fill that particular. So there is a negative and positive value for the earth excavating soil and filling soil. So less excavated area, so average depth, plinth area they have calculated, and they calculated depth, and they calculate the earth filling quantity. Then excavated area, PCC, pile area, pile cap area. So they got the earth filling required. It is a 149.51 meter cube. Got it? And then soiling is required. So soiling is required. So providing and laying this is they have mentioned in proper way. Providing and laying in position 230 thick soiling with sand cushion 50 thick, including cost of sand, cushion base, and preparation by mechanical equipment or mechanical effort. So plinth area, they given 13.370, 13.140, 1 meter, and deduction is there. So it is a 168.50. So this is the quantity they have given, earth filling and soiling. Okay, so they have calculated both the quantity. It is a right way to calculate the quantity. Okay, and this is an anti-termite. So it is provided at the plinth level. So plinth area is calculated, and this is calculated in meters square. Okay, and then PCC. So how it is PCC calculated? So we have discussed in yesterday's lecture what is the quantity units of the measurement as per IS 1200. So PCC for PC1, PC2, PC3, PC4, PC5, PC7, they have calculated everything because the size of the PCC, length and width is different, but depth, thickness of the PCC is same. So they have calculated with respect to that and deduction of the pile area. And then floor PCC. Flooring PCC means where we put that particular. So in general language or regional language, the POBA is there or payment. So that kind of words we are used. So this is called flooring PCC. Then plinth area, so deducted. And this is a very, very professional sheet. This is a very professionally created sheet, BOQ sheet. And this is a quantity they have given. So RCC for M30 pile cap. Okay. So RCC M30 tie beams they have calculated. So we will see how this drawing look like. Okay. So this is the given. This is the column and the sizes of the column and slab and beam. This is schedule is beam is over there.
Sir, this is first floor level drawing. Uh, can you open
Okay.
that sensor foundation level? That's my
Yes. One moment.
okay.
So this is the first floor architectural drawing, second floor
Okay.
2020. I will open every drawing so we will get an idea. Okay. Beam layouts.
Sir, can you open this model? Sir, click on model, please. Oh, sir, that is same drawing. It's the same drawing.
Model. Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry. So
So click
it's
on model.
okay.
Model.
Okay.
Ah,
Okay. So this is
this
the
is the
foundation plan, and they giving the
yeah.
pile
Yes,
cap
yes,
details are there. This is the pile cap.
yeah.
You can
Please,
see
please.
there is the four
Everything.
pile, two pile, one pile, and they have given the detail. This is a pile details. You can see.
Yes, sir.
So Amol, refer this drawing. This is a very good drawing. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Mm. So good work, Kulkarni sir.
Sir.
Yes. So I will show mine drawing also. It is a for the
Okay.
this is a for a substation building. There is a critical building.
No
So
problem.
we have the optimize the pile with respect to shape of the pile cap. It is a triangular shape, and we have designed and we maintain that eccentricity and the center
Okay.
CG of that particular three pile cap. It is a part of structural
Okay.
engineering, no issues. But
Yes, sir.
the quantity and how the fashion we have provided the piling, there is we can segregate or we can learn that particular thing.
Okay.
Okay, so that is the thing. This is actually calculate the column numberings are there. Column PC1 is the pile cap one, PC1, where the pile
Yes,
cap one is consists of one pile and with pile cap, and then there is the PC2 or PC6. This is the two pile caps, and they have
yes, sir.
adjusted it. PC3, PC4 are there, PC3, and there is one four pile cap. Yes, this is PC8. This is a four pile cap.
Yes,
So the categorize
yes,
of the pile cap with respect to one pile, two pile, and four pile. So there is
yes,
different dimensions. So numbering is not unique. It will be sorry, it is a unique numbering given by the each and every pile cap because based on the size of that
yes,
particular
yes.
pipeline.
Steel, only for a steel variation only they have. Steel
Yes,
will get
yes.
it. Yeah.
So one by one we will see. And then this is the M30 pile cap. They're given the dimension. We have learned that how they calculated the excavation
Yeah.
quantity for the circular section. Coil is circular in shape and calculated with respect to lift excavation, lift 1.5 meter, 1.5 to 3 meter, 3 to 4 meters. So lift wise, they're given the specification. So we have earlier
Yeah.
the see the specification as well. So this is the beam size, RCC tie beam. So you can see, and this is a very good uh, calculated with respect to everything with respect to IS 1200. Alright. So this is a basic thing they have calculated. For example, TB13. So they have calculated with respect to 3.6 is the length. Width is it is assumed that particular thing zero point 0.3 meter and depth. Whatever they have given as per structural consultant. Same for the TB7. So this is the foundation level plan they have used. And another thing is that when you consider foundation level pile cap sizes, everything is given in the drawing. Okay. Then plan at this is the scale. Some part it is actually the drawings created or segregated with respect to I'm explaining and seeing at each we can say what one time. So this is a tie beam schedule. See TB7 we have seen in drawing. This is 230, 600, and this is the reinforcement provided. Top reinforcement, bottom reinforcement, shear stirrups, everything is given. TB13 is also there. We have seen in the drawing, see 230, and this is the reinforcement. So everything is actually calculated for the formwork for the tile beams, then ground to RCC. This RCC work is totally completed. First floor level slab, beams for all levels, GF to FF. So this is the created,
Staircase.
yes, staircase. And this total staircase quantity, I will show staircase as well. So it's good thing you can see staircase. So this is the soffit beam and where the staircase is actually run through. This is a flight
Yes,
and this is the detailing of the reinforcement. This is actually not a structural engineering class. So we are seeing as a billing or quantity
yes, yes.
estimation point of view. So there is a calculation, yes. So you can get each and every detail is here. Each and every detail. They have mentioned everything and they calculated this reinforcement. So this is a slab RCC drawing and this is the plan view. How is this calculated and what is this? And then this is a total column form. Okay. So first thing is that it is a slab formwork. So another thing is that I will show you this is a first level beam for this is RCC quantity, total staircase and formwork for beams. So every time you should consider the quantity while you calculating the quantity, you need to understand we need to calculate for the formwork quantity. We need to measure or count the faces of the beam. Which faces we
Yes.
require? In the beam case, there is a two faces and one soffit and one
Correct.
top if it is open. So you need to open one for the pouring the concrete, okay, at the top, and you need three faces, one soffit and so. So you can measure that faces and into multiply by the length or width, whatever it is. So you will get the Formwork quantity, and it is calculated in meter square. See, okay. So you need to consider this. So it is a calculator. This is a bottom and this is side. So actually they have calculated separately, bottom and side. So that's why it is not adding up. Lastly, they have added in as a total quantity 180.241 square meter. It's a perfect and it's good. So this is a form of quantity, RCC quantity, and then they have completed with respect to this. So is there any other quantity you are not calculated for
No, sir,
pile?
I have not calculated that it is under a process. I could
Okay.
not calculate complete that touch only. The
Yes.
masonry
So
and
so
plastic.
take your time. Don't worry. It's
Yeah,
good.
sir.
So you need to complete it because with this part, AI
Yeah.
will give you that particular quantity in some kind of minutes, or in 30 minutes you will get that particular quantity very
Okay.
ready. And whatever you see in the screen, that module also calculated with respect to AI also. It is
Okay.
ultimately created by AI. Every formula and everything it is given by AI model. Okay.
Okay.
So we need to give that particular thing how Cloud. Actually, I used to create that particular sheet using Cloud tool. Okay, so Cloud is
Okay.
the very good tool. You can get that every formula basic for the quantity estimation as per IS 1200. They give everything in your Excel sheet with formula,
Okay.
not the template. It is given the ready calculation sheet. You can put your values and you will get the values. So this is a sheet, and then after it is not completed sheet right now. It is actually part one sheet, we can say. It is substructure
Yeah. Yeah.
quantity, we can say, and when we'll see
Yeah.
the superstructure quantity in next lecture. But that is a very good quantity, BOQ, contingencies amount, GST percentage, everything they have calculated. It's good, na? So you just put the value and you can
Yes.
arrange your activity as per your requirement. It will give automatically all the values. And
Okay.
marking for the assignment is drawing, reading, and identification. We have already done. We have discussed a lot many things about drawing, reading, and identification. Quantity calculation, yes, we have already given, and you are also preparing the manual calculation, so you will get an idea. Then BOQ preparations, you are doing this estimate preparation. This is actually BOQ. This is a measurement sheet preparation. There is two kind of sheets we need to prepare. One is the BOQ measurement sheet preparation. There is no rate we have applied. In abstract sheet, we have applied the unit rate for the against our calculated quantity. That will give you estimate. This is called as estimate. Then presentation and neatness assumption. This part is pending. We will see in next lecture. Okay. So another thing is that while you calculating quantity for the architectural drawing and for the structural drawing, then you can see everything we have calculated with respect to uh, drawing, site execution. So first thing you need to understand, whatever we have calculated, so design input should be correct. Okay. You should refer your drawings inputs from the office. It should be latest one. It otherwise it will be creating some kind of chaos at the site. So you need to filter out. There is a lot many issue I am facing while as a consultant we given the drawing correctly, but it is not submitted at the site, or something issue is there, or they are referring the old revision. That time the issue creates because the modification and revisions are there. So we need to understand what they have that particular thing. Okay. So after that, particularly you understand whatever they are given, whatever they have mentioned about that. So you need to understand what is the drawing revision is very important. First thing. Then you need to refer latest specification, whatever the client has submitted. Otherwise, the create some confusion among at the contractor and everything. Okay, so this is the very much and very good BOQ preparation at this. Okay, so if anyone have doubts, so please share with me now, Amol specifically. If you have any doubt, just share with me and just submit your sheet as early as possible so we can check and we can do that particular comment or something like that. Okay, Amol.
So, get knocked down, sir.
Okay, so just complete it. Okay, so